The European Union had the largest number of international observers for this election, although they admit that poor security meant they were only able to visit 6 voting centres in the south of the country, where they believe voter turnout was particularly low. This, their initial verdict on the polls.
It is a question of legitimacy, but it will for the Afghan people themselves to decide. Unfortunately, in some part of the country, some inhabitants have been put in an obligation not to turn out.
The EU joined the White House and NATO commanders, declaring the elections a victory for the Afghan people. But one election observer, a former State Department official, says such judgments are premature.
I think there may have been 2 elections. There's that one election here in Kabul, and the other election is the election that occurred throughout the rest of the country, and particularly in the south. And I think our response at this point is we ought to wait and see. There should be no judgment based on that.
The counting is complete, but the Election Commission says the very first results won't be released until August the 25th.
It's better that our observer, our politician, our journalists, all of Afghanistan, Afghan people should be patient and wait. Soon it will be finished.
Complaints about irregularities continue to be lodged. Candidate Mirwais Yassini says 700 people voted for him in the southern city of Spinboldak. He claims these are the ballot papers found discarded by the side of the road. Theories and rumours continue to swirl around this city. Claims of fraud continue to mount. And yet it looks like it's still going to be 3 days before we get the first indications of the outcome of this election. James Bays, Al Jazeera, Kabul.